Hi, welcome to more soap previews for those who just can't wait. Phil Mitchell's at the heart of an enigma when he finds photos of a mystery boy planted in his house and at the Arches. He's suitably worried, and when he shows a photo to Pat, she produces a clipping of the boy who died in a car lot arson. It's him! Phil immediately blames Janine, who's oblivious to the story, but she quickly finds out the truth from Pat and is upset that Frank hid it from her. Janine's feeling down about all the lies and tells Michael she's unlovable, but she's shocked when he tells her he loves her and wants her to accept him. Meanwhile, Phil's struggling with the anxiety and tells Rainey he almost started drinking. They move in for a kiss, but are interrupted by Pat. The guilt of her one-night stand is getting to Kat, and she finally bears her soul to Alfie, admitting her infidelity. How will he react? Tanya struggles to tell Jane about the cancer, and when Jane cancels the night out, Lauren offers to go instead. But Tanya gets blotto and creates a scene in the Vic as the police arrive. Carol assumes she's missing Max, but he's the last thing on her mind. Now we head to Weatherfield. Lloyd's suffering terrible longings and deep bitterness at Cheryl's betrayal and lashes out and sacks Carl in a fit of pique. Chris has banned Russ from seeing Lloyd, and when he complains to Cheryl, Chris confronts him. Later, he torches the sofa when he sees Cheryl and Chris taking some of his furniture. He then totally loses it and pushes Chris, who falls and hits his head. Cheryl rushes Chris to hospital and learns the bewildering truth. His tumour receded weeks ago. Cheryl tells him she never wants to see him again and begs Lloyd for another chance. Schmeichel is still hanging on just, but Ches refuses to have him put down. When a bailiff arrives, Owen and Anna put him off, but for how long? Ches realises he needs to let Schmeichel go, and you can guarantee tears when Ches, Fizz and Kirk scatter his ashes later in the week. Yes, you heard right, Fizz is out on bail. But reaction to her release is mixed. Sally screams at her she's not welcome, ironically, at her welcome back party. But Sophie and Rosie defend Fizz when Ches reveals she's thinking of leaving the street because of Sally's abuse, and eventually she winds her neck in. Finally, Michelle tells a stunned Kieran she wants to stay. His head is already on the cruise, and when she gives him the cash for the wedding deposit, he literally gambles with their future. Last, it's Emmerdale. Poor Ashley. Is it a crime to be, a bit dull? He can't help but feel persecuted, suspecting his wife is having fun with Marlon. So he suggests they renew their wedding vows. Great idea! Then tells Lauren he knows exactly why she's unenthusiastic. Then Marlon learns of the proposal and tells her she's got to choose between him and Ashley. Not quite Hugh Grant and Colin Firth, is it? Marlon tells Laurel to meet him at a hotel if she wants to make a go of it, but Ashley twigs what's going on when he catches her leaving. Laurel meets Marlon but tells him she can't lose her kids, then says yes to Ashley's vow renewal. But somehow I don't think this one's all played out. Meanwhile, the clinic tell Debbie and Andy they won't allow IVF as they're worried about their relationship. So desperate Debbie suggests they get a DIY kit off the net. And the Bartons are misery personified. Moira leaves for the B&B while John gets in a ruck with Declan, just back from Mia's funeral and full of accusations that Adam caused her death.